And just about to get underway as the starting fives have been announced. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome to 2K Sports presentation of the NBA, but the bad news is there is no basketball, there is no NBA. The game has been canceled. Ha-ha! Happy April Fool's Day, baby! This is the NBA, and we've got a great one in store. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll have David Aldridge filling us in from the sideline. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. This summer, 2 lottery picks, Jalen Green and Jonathan Kuminga, were drafted, not out of college, but off the G League's Ignite team for top prospects. They developed, got exposure, and made 6 figures in the process. Green said it's a new route, and we're already seeing other talents following in their footsteps. Guys?
Good story, DA. Thanks. And we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
We've seen him regress as a rebounder these past few seasons. His numbers have come down in that department, and I'd like to see him concentrate on bringing them back up. I'm sure the team would as well. You can never have enough rebounding.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Washington out there with Warren, and then there's Antetokounmpo. Then it's Zach LaVine, and it's Russell in at the shooting guard position. And for Seattle, Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Gordon. Then it's LeBron James. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Paul in at the 1 spot. And tonight's game, like so many, could come down to the three-point shooting for each team. Greg, there are debates as to whether that style alone can win you a championship in the NBA.
Well, Kevin, there's never a substitute for balance, and coaches and players are too smart. You have to keep your opponents guessing, but leave no doubt the three-pointer is here to stay.
Now here's Paul. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
Here's LaVine, and the call on the shot sends him to the line. Chris Paul picks up that one.
The key piece of the trade sending Jimmy Butler from Chicago to Minnesota, Zach LaVine embraced his new, enhanced, and expanded role, showing he can be the focal point of an offense, averaging over 25 points per game in the 2021 season.
And so LaVine nails both of them.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Paul passes to LeBron. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Three-pointer. The Warriors pull it in.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
Yeah, you know, you can't allow them to get into a rhythm on offense. Once that happens, then you're in trouble.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Russell. Just 4 to shoot. There's a screen by Washington. And Russell gets it to go.
Excelling in the pick and roll back at The Ohio State University. Russell bringing that skill along with him to the NBA. That skill travels well.
Now here's Paul. 8 points his last outing. His shot is good, making a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Antetokounmpo dishes to LaVine. Valanciunas against Antetokounmpo. That one, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Paul against LaVine. Paul passes to Valanciunas. Stolen by LaVine. Russell left side. Outside LaVine. There's a screen by Washington. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Ball surveying the floor. Oh, and it's sent back by Washington.
Even though he's not the tallest power forward, Washington does have good bounce and a...
Assist from...
Oh, I tell you what, checking out the dunking ability of Washington there, this guy doesn't mind showing off what he's got.
Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. James finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Paul against Russell. Valanciunas with a screen on Russell. Paul. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Paul's got 6 points. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Yeah, I mean, we saw a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Portis, he's checked in for Washington. Collin comes in for D'Angelo Russell. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Zach LaVine. Now, here's Portis. Down low. 5 on the clock. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. It's good from long range.
The teams that try to pack the lane against Giannis, that shot is a great equalizer if he can hit it with consistency and be good at when to shoot it and when not to.
Paul against Dinwiddie. That's good from Paul. On the assist by James. Key points for him.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. Not there.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
And it's Paul with the ball for the Hornets. They trail by 1.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena, and they proved it that game.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. The Warriors have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. McCollum against James. Down his left side. From the high post. And Paul pulls it down.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on it.
Here's James. Shoots over Dinwiddie. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
LeBron deals with a ton of physical defense, and he dishes out some physical contact, too. But that's why he works so hard on his body. I mean,
At the line for 2.
You might foul him, but you're not going to push him around. No way, Jose.
And he can't get the first one.
You know, it's really been fun watching LeBron evolve his game over the years, and being a fellow Northeastern Ohio guy, I take pride in what he's been able to do. He always seems to find a way to maximize his effectiveness on the floor and adapt to whatever he needs to adapt to be outstanding.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hornets. Williams, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Kevin Love comes in for Aaron Gordon. R.J. Barrett's checked in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And Maxey's subbed in for Chris Paul. Williams sets a screen for Barrett. Outside Williams. Back to Barrett. Over Russell. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Warriors leading by 3. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. That's good, and it's LaVine with the assist.
So much confidence for a young player. Terrific move by Russell in traffic.
James outside. And it's good for 2.
Yeah, you know, LeBron's mental strength is just so focused that nothing much phases him. He stays locked in.
That's the end
At the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Warriors ahead. They're up by 3. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break.
Get ready for the Death Squad!
Now, leadership definitely in LeBron James's job description. He says
sometimes it just builds character.
You know, GA, that ability to hold your teammates accountable is important, isn't it?
Not only that, it's a hallmark of winning teams. Those open and honest lines of communication.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
Jeremy Lamb out there with Maxey. Then there's Kevin Love. Then it's R.J. Barrett. And it's Williams at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the lineup in the game for Seattle. And here's Love for 3. Drops in the tray.
Well, it sure is a lot of fun watching Love bury these outside shots. I mean, when he's hitting from deep, it opens up things for everybody.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. The shot, no good. Excellent D there from Williams. Maxey passes to Barrett. And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. And it's his first foul of the game.
Clearly, he had established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Catching up on the changes for Seattle. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Robert Williams. Gordon comes in for Kevin Love. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander checked in for Barrett. And Paul subbed in for Maxey.
And with Aaron Gordon, we see about his high. But at this age, consistency, given his talent, he wants to
Greg, there's no question Gordon has game, especially remembering some of those dunk contests he was in.
An impressive athlete, no doubt. And his outside shot has improved. Now he's got to concentrate on scoring more for his team.
Now with guys like Joel Embiid, Nikola Jokic, we've seen, Clark, the resurgence of the center position in the NBA.
Yeah, how about that, Kevin? A little bit of back to the future because historically centers were the go-to guys on title teams when you look at the history of the game. Even though we've shifted to a perimeter game, we've seen the skilled big men have MVP caliber seasons the last several years.
And Valanciunas kicks to Paul. Oh, and it's sent back by Washington. Up top, Warren, defended by Gordon. Warren, the pass to LaVine. Here's Giannis. Nice feed from Valanciunas. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Seattle. They trail by 1. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Gonna go that time, and it's the Warriors taking it the other way. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Sinks the triple. Antetokounmpo's got 7 points here in this quarter.
That pull-up shot is unguardable. Can't lay off Giannis even a second.
Paul kicks to Valanciunas. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. No matter what happens over the course of Jeremy Lamb's pro career, Clark, he'll always be able to look back at his national championship at UConn back in 2011.
Yeah, those banners and trophies are not recallable. When you've been part of one, as he was with Connecticut, it's part of you for life. And he was a huge part of that team that won it in 2011. They weren't picked by too many people to take the crown, but Lamb hit his stride at the perfect time in that year's tournament.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Portis is checked in for P.J. Washington. McCollum comes in for Russell. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Zach LaVine. Another miss by Giannis. For Seattle, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Paul. Gordon with it. Defended by Portis. McCollum against Paul. Valanciunas with a screen on McCollum. Paul for 3. It's rebounded by Portis. And for the Warriors, they're shooting at 50% in a decent group. Warren dishes to Dinwiddie. Portis sets the pick for Dinwiddie. Passes it to Portis. Warren with the ball. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander, and that's a foul called on T.J. Warren. That's his first foul. James checked in for the Hornets.
LeBron James.
Ball against Dinwiddie. Now here's Paul. He's guarded closer.
2 minutes remaining.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Valanciunas.
2 minutes.
Pocket 6. To the paint. Dinwiddie with the steal. The pass to Antetokounmpo. .139 left in the first half. Back to Dinwiddie. 6 on the shot clock. Giannis' screen on Paul. Dinwiddie's shot is off.
I think he'll think twice about attempting that shot next time. The defense was right on top of him there.
Antetokounmpo passes to McCollum. Kicks it to Warren. We've got 1:13 left now here in the second. Trying to end the drought. And the Warriors miss again. Hornets shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Paul with the ball. Now defended by Warren. The 8-footer. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Oh, you better shoot that.
There's 42 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Giannis. And a missed layup.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
Warriors foul. TJ
Shot 2 free throws in the game. Made one and missed one.
80% shooter. The work he's done at the line this season. One word, solid.
We've seen some obvious improvement in his free throw shooting since last year.
Free throw good, LeBron. Big group substitution here for Seattle. Robert Williams, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Kevin Love comes in for Gordon. R.J. Barrett's checked in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And Maxey's subbed in for Paul. The Warriors have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Russell. Pass to Mobley. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. .20 seconds left in the first half. And Russell gets it to go.
Assist goes to
Russell's got
P.J.
6.
Washington.
Well, I tell you, Russell looking very comfortable taking on aggressive defense and getting the job done. That's good focus on his part.
Count that one.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Levine inside the three-point line. No good on the last second attempt there. It's all tied in Seattle.
23.
Got a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Zach, a hard-fought first half. What changes have to be made to get a little separation?
They're making tough shots. They're trying to stick to our...
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Hello, folks. Well, it's been a virtuoso performance by Chris Paul in the first half.
He gets on a roll, and defensively, before you know it, you've lost control of the situation. I'm not sure how you can slow this.
All right, guys, that is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You have to like what we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. Warren is out there with P.J. Washington. Then it's Zach LaVine, and then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Russell in at the shooting guard. LaVine can't hit.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Gordon kicks to LeBron. Pass to Valanciunas for the lead, and that's 2 points on the way. Valanciunas has got the lead up to 2 now for Seattle.
Well, LeBron James is clearly a tremendously talented passer. When a guy is open, he'll get him the ball.
Giannis high post. Fades and shoots. And that one, good. Antetokounmpo's got it all tied up now for the Warriors.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher. And coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take it.
Here's Valanciunas. And a great assist by Gilgeous Alexander as that one goes in.
So skilled at the 5. Valanciunas helps space the court, knocks down the mid-range Jay more often than not, and also a terror on the offensive glass. Just a terrific all-around scoring effort from him. I mean, it's because of that they're even in this game.
Ball passes to Gilgeous Alexander. Going inside, and the layup is good. Gilgeous Alexander's got his first bucket in this one.
And even if Gilgeous Alexander isn't the fastest guy out there, he stays in balance. It helps him to be effective on his drives.
Passes to Giannis. Right block shot. That's his 6th field goal today. That makes him now 6 for 11.
You know, when Giannis is being this aggressive on offense, he can be really hard to stop. The defense needs to make an adjustment.
LeBron kicks to Gilgeous Alexander. Over LaVine, and James with the basket on the assist by Gilgeous Alexander. James has got 9.
Buckets, but he should have just gone straight up with it instead of trying to fade away.
Get ready for the Death Squad!
The Warriors making a switch here. Dinwiddie's checked in. While we got a moment, let's now show you the teams that have led the NBA in blocks during the past month.
They have been racking up the blocks lately. I mean, if they keep this up, they're going to be a very difficult matchup for anybody.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And the rejection by James.
Well, a superb shot block. LeBron continues to add to his highlight reel of impressive rejection.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's the pass to Washington. Here's Dinwiddie. They get it back. Warren against LeBron. And another shot. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go. Ball outside. Fires for 3. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Not many empty trips for this group. It seems everything's falling for them this half.
That's good. And the Seattle lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Antetokounmpo. James against Antetokounmpo. Now here's Valanciunas. He kicks to Gordon. Shoots over Warren. Hits the front of the rim and out. The Warriors have gone even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8.
And Dinwiddie's very cerebral.
And you know what, Greg? I love what he said. I mean, he said, I think there's a difference between internal confidence and situational confidence. That's a beautiful, profound statement. He believes in himself regardless of his environment and attributes that belief to his upbringing and his family support.
All right, fans, get on your feet and make some noise for T-shirt time! Get ready for the
Big group substitution here for Seattle. Robert Williams, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Kevin Love comes in for Gordon. It's checked in for Shea Gilgeous Alexander. And Maxey's subbed in for Paul. Different look here for the Warriors. Mobley, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Gordon comes in for T.J. Warren. McCollum's checked in for D'Angelo Russell. And Levine subbed in for Dinwiddie. That one falls.
Tell you what, if he's within shouting distance of the basket, he's going to get his buckets. You can count on that.
There's Levine. Love grabs the board. For Seattle, they've gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. Off target at the rim. The Warriors have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Washington passes to Levine. Mobley kicks to Washington. There's a screen by Washington. It's McCollum with the drive. Good D by Love. And for the Hornets, they're shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Working on consistency with that jumper. You can see Barrett has improved his shooting mechanics. Much more repeatable motion now.
And so Barrett nails both of them.
And what you like about Barrett is his all-around game, a versatile guard / forward who wants to keep improving.
And here's McCollum for 3. That's good. And it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got 3 assists tonight. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Gordon against LeBron. And the dunk by James.
This game, another feather in LeBron's cap, and by now he's got a lot of feathers in a lot of caps. What a night.
Here's McCollum. Rebound Love. Now Barrett. Over McCollum. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Hornets lead by 3. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Fourth quarter crowd, get up and make some noise.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. On the floor for Seattle, we've got Paul, Aaron Gordon out there with Jonas Valanciunas, Bender, Shea, Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's James in at the 3, the small forward. Levine against Paul. Outside Levine. And it's Seattle with the rebound.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
LeBron shot is off. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Warriors. It's a 5-point game. Levine's shot is off.
He's been ice cold tonight. You know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really should have used this contribution.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Drive in the end. That one doesn't drop. Nice feed from Valanciunas. Gilgeous-Alexander against Levine, and that one is good. And it's a 9-point Hornets lead.
The classic combo guard. Gilgeous-Alexander is effective in the two-man game, especially on that first option, taking it himself.
Pass to Giannis. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul. And
we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Levine with it. He's picked up by James. Out of bounds. Seattle will take possession. Washington's checked in for the Warriors.
PJ Washington.
Hornets leading by 9. Valanciunas sets a screen for Paul. Up top, Valanciunas. He's covered by Washington. Valanciunas with a screen on Levine. And Gilgeous-Alexander. Here we go. The Warriors have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Giannis sets a screen for Russell over Paul. And again, it's the Warriors missing. For Seattle, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. And that one's good. James.
Well, the whole floor is wide open for LeBron. He's got just the right kind of touch for those mid-range shots.
Get ready for the Gift Squad.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team during the break. He challenged his players to try to take control here. He said, this is when we want to be efficient. This is when we absolutely have to execute. We'll see if they can get it done, Kevin.
Okay, David, thanks.
You know, with good form, a quick release, and a nice feel, Russell's comfortable in catch-and-shoot situations.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Paul. To the inside. Here's Valanciunas. Oh, and it's sent back by Washington. To the middle. Lets the three fly. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Now just a 5-point Seattle lead. Here's Paul. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got 6 rebounds in the game. Washington passes to Russell. Good on the triple. Russell's got 6 here in his quarter.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
2 minutes.
Russell against Paul. The trade. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
And that three was big. I mean, it cancels out the triple at the other end, and that appeared to really tighten this game up.
You can sense that the crowd, guys, is starting to feel as though this game just might be theirs.
There is a minute 34 left in the fourth quarter. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Second personal foul.
This young man, a rising scorer who continues to improve. Gilgeous-Alexander may seem the focal point of every opponent's scouting report.
So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Those are critical foul shots. Love to see him knock them down there.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Russell with it. Takes a 3. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got his 4th assist in this one. Paul against Russell. Steps back and fires. The shot's good from Paul. And the Hornets lead by 6.
Yeah, you can tell Paul is amped up on offense now, getting aggressive and going after a lot of shots. He's hunting his looks, and that's a dangerous place to be if you're defending.
Bangs home the trifecta.
And all of a sudden, that 3 puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
You bet he has. I mean, working overtime. The triple's been his bread and butter in this ball game. Nothing but butter. Sweet butter.
And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Kick out to Levine. This is a Giannis. Back to Levine. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Get ready for the Gift Squad.
seconds between shot and game clock. Here's Paul. 15 seconds left in the game. Shot clock at 6. Valanciunas with a screen on Russell. Paul for 3. Count it!
Really confident shooting from Paul out at the arc. If he likes the look, he can drain it from range.
Get ready for the Dick Squad!
And here's Washington outside. Can't knock in the 3. And now they decide to foul intentional.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
At the line for your Hornets, LeBron James. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. It's a 5-point game.
You've got to figure those are the free throws that officially put this game out of reach.
Hey fans, who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise! Get ready for the Dick Squad!
So it's the Hornets picking up the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for
All right, David, good job there so much. And that do it, folks.